5 minutes. 5 minutes to the start of the race. Shockwave Racing first to leave the dock. Engine sputtered a little and stopped. He'll try to restart. Now Chris Grant right below us is starting the GP3.
Come on.
Jerry Hopp away from the dock.
Come on, go.
Travis Johnston had a little trouble getting underway, but he does now have the Shockwave Racing entry. Scott Pierce's boat is a loud one, maybe the loudest of these big blocks, as Dustin Eccles fires it up and moves on to the race course. Greg Hopp now underway in the 12.
Come on, Robbie.
One boat has not started yet. It's Rod Hall. Big white boat is floating downstream, and now it's underway.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Looking at Travis Johnson coming by. Jerry Hopp right behind him. Coming down the front straightaway at the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes from racing. Grand Prix boats all over the race course right now. Greg Hopp just starting up the backstretch. 3 boats down in turn 1 as we pass by the 3-minute mark. Remember, the score-up buoy is the start-finish line right in front of us. You must cross that line at 1 minute and 15 seconds, no sooner. Two and a half minutes to go now. We saw Travis Johnston run up the backstretch. Now we see Greg Hopp making a run down the front chute for the first time. At the 2-minute and 20-second mark, the drivers must time it so they arrive at the score-up point at 1 minute and 15 seconds right here in front of us. Then they run another lap, then they come around to make the start. Rod Hall coming by, Jerry Hopp comes by, start finish at 2 minutes. Chris Grant in the all-red GP3 goes by, and now they bunch up a little bit down in the first turn. On the backstretch, Dustin Eccles has the GP55 parked in lane 1. Going very, very slowly. If he can bring it around and make a legal score-up at the 1:15 mark, he may have secured the inside. Jerry Hopp running fast and hard up the backstretch. Looks like he's out a ways in one of the outer lanes. Chris Grant coming up between boats, and now we're going to bunch up here in the turn. And Dustin Eccles is going to lose the inside. Travis Johnston is going to move up inside of him. There we are past the 1:15. We can go, as Jerry Hopp does. We are not racing yet. This is a preliminary lap. It's the last lap before we go racing. We have a minute to go right now. As they pull out of the backstretch, we'll be able to figure out the lane. Greg Hopp is trailing the field. Apparently he is a trailer boat, as we thought he would be. Turning onto the backstretch now. Travis Johnston has that boat inside. The Shockwave Racing is inside. Jerry Hopp is way out in lane 3 in the yellow boat. In between boats, Dustin Eccles in the blue and yellow boat appears to be in lane 2. Now we must time it around to the start. They have 32 seconds to go. They can still change lanes at this point until they enter this turn, and a little bit of that is going on. Now Dustin Eccles is going to move up beside Jerry Hopp. He hopes he has his timing right as he turns down toward us. A little bit early, had to slow down, so did Jerry. Those 2 boats almost down in the water. Travis is coming up behind them, as are the other 2 boats, Greg Hopp and Rod Hall. Now we are timing it down to the start, going very slowly. We're at 4, 3, 2, 1, mark! the backstretch, the leader is Travis Johnston, Shockwave Racing. The white, blue, red, and yellow boat on the inside, great boat speed. It's Dustin Eccles' old ride, and Dustin is right behind him in second place. Now Travis is slowing down. Our leader is losing power. He'll have to pull into the infield, and it looks like he'll be out of it. Scott Pierce's 55 now will take the lead, with Dustin Eccles doing the driving. Brand new ride for Dustin as he comes down to complete lap 1. Our leader is the 55, Dustin Eccles. Here comes the second place boat, Jerry Hopp, coming by in the yellow boat. And look at this run for Chris Grant, coming by in the red boat in third place. Greg Hopp back and forth as they come by. Now Rod Hall comes by in fifth. And the leader goes down again. The 55 is down in the water in the first turn. Dustin Eccles had the lead, and now he's out of the race. Now Jerry Hopp has the lead up the backstretch. The yellow boat, after a lap and a half, he's halfway through this final heat. Greg Hopp is now the second place boat. So we have Jerry Hopp followed by Greg Hopp up in front. A couple of boats plowing a lot of water as they come out of that first turn. Chris Grant's in third place, but Rod Hall is going to go by him. It's going to be Rod Hall in third place now. As the leader comes down to finish lap 2, it is Jerry Hopp, followed by Greg Hopp. Greg is back more than a rooster tail. Jerry with a pretty good lead, 1 lap to go. Here comes our third place boat now. It's Rod Hall in his brand new Stoddard design, coming by in third place. Fourth place is Chris Grant, just now entering the front straightaway. Our leader is on to the backstretch for the final time. Jerry Hopp, Grandpa Hopp, 70 years old, showing the way to the kids. His son Greg chasing him, but he's not going to catch him. The old yellow boat is a yellow streak up the backstretch. Jerry Hopp into the final turn. Greg Hopp giving chase, but he's not going to catch him. The checkered flag flies for Jerry Hopp out of Snohomish, Washington. A many-time winner on the Grand Prix Tour, and he takes the championship here in Madison. Greg Hopp crosses the line in second place, and our third place boat is going to be Rod Hall. He'll have a podium finish, and he'll be very happy with that, with his brand new John Stoddard
7B TV.
Here's Rod now, coming across the start-finish line. The fourth boat still running on the water is Chris Grant in the red boat on the backstretch. He has a half a lap to go before he finishes the race. The boats that die in this river move very swiftly because of the current. And we can see Dustin Eccles is straight across from us. Correction, that's now Travis Johnston. His boat died going into turn 2, and it's already halfway down the race course in the infield. So we finally got the final heat for the Grand Prix on the water, and it went well for Jerry Hopp. Travis Johnston had the lead, went dead in the water. Dustin Eccles took the lead in Scott Pierce's 55, went dead in the water. Jerry Hopp, who was running third, moved up into the lead and stayed there for the rest of the 3 laps.
That's awesome. Way to go, Rob.
Grand Prix returning to the pit area now, and as we mentioned earlier, they will load up the boats, move out of the pit area, and make way for the Unlimiteds, who will start coming in early this evening. In fact, those crews will probably be working on the boats during the fireworks show, which is a big hit with the folks here in Madison. They pull a barge down the river right out in front of the fans here and shoot off a huge fireworks display, one of the biggest in the area. Jerry Hopp running a victory lap in the happy-go-lucky, as it's often called, the 15.
Oh, there's Rob. Here's Rob.
Oh.
We don't have any audio. Need some audio.
The fantastic competition here, but most of all, I enjoyed the fans at Madison.
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I know you were thrilled after that heat. What was the strategy coming into the finals?
Just go out there and go around and come back.
The very basic. And how does it feel to pick up the third place here?
It's a thrill beyond anything for me. To be at this level of competition with the best Grand Prix drivers in the world is nothing but a fantastic thrill.
And for you, it was actually a huge turnaround because you did Heat 2 and then you had to turn around and race in the finals. That was pretty tight.
That was really difficult. Get the boat all ready to go again. I got to give credit to my engine builder at Treaty. He gave me incredible, reliable power. And on this river, you need power because it'll take you right down.
How rocky did that final feel?
I'll tell you, that turn one down there, following 5 boats, was unbelievably rough. I'm sure I'll be bruised thoroughly tomorrow.
All right, Rob. Well, congratulations on your
Thank
third.
you so much. Thank you, thank you.
All right, moving on next to the award ceremony.
Thank your sponsors. Now these guys are just this Go Live Sportscast is so terrible.